G'day, I'm Johnny Boomerang, and I've been away from campus for a while, so I thought I'd come back and do a small video about the wildlife and different sights you can see right here in Southern Connecticut State University campus. So we're going to take a look today and look for some animals and other wildlife and just sights around campus that I'll talk to you about and tell you some information you might not have known. If you listen closely, you can hear the calls of a songbird, but it looks like it's hiding. We can see right here, as my cameraman has pointed out, this is actually a natural growth on campus. You wouldn't think so because it looks like it's hard and metal and rusty, but this is actually a type of fungi that grows out of the ground. They call it the crooked cane mushroom, and it grows right out of the ground and here in New Haven, Connecticut, you know, around these parts. And as you can see, they're quite hard. Almost you would mistake them for metal from growing, and they can be quite detrimental to people walking around. Right there, that is of course, the New England robin, right there, the red robin. They are named after the DC Comics superhero, the superhero Robin. They named that bird after him. He fights side by side with Batman. Get a close look at that, how they fly. Beautiful, beautiful bird. You can see they, because of the red chest, like the costume he wears, that's why they got the idea to name a bird after him. And then, of course, from the birds, they named the Red Robin restaurant franchise named after the bird, which is named after the superhero. It's amazing. And they are nature's sidekick. That's also why they call that. The robins contribute a lot to nature. They are, like I said, nature's sidekick. You can see they're looking for worms. Robins actually very important to the ecosystem. They pick up worms from the ground and they fly them to different gardens and put them back in the ground, so they help move the ecosystem around by putting worms in gardens that didn't normally have worms. And a lot of people early on in the study of robins thought that they ate the worms, but it is false. They don't eat them because, as we know, they're named after superheroes, and Robin does not eat worms, certainly, so it wouldn't make sense for the bird named after him to eat worms. So no, they are actually helping the cycle of plant growth throughout the state. Amazing, amazing creatures. But there was a duck in there. It looked like, to me, a black-yellow duck. They're called that because their feathers are black, but their bills are yellow. They're the New England black-yellow duck. They enjoy eating little pieces of muck on the bottom of the ponds. There it is. Right in the middle of the pond there. Now, they're actually vegetarian. One of the few birds that are vegetarian. I suppose you could call them omnivores, as they will sometimes by accident eat like a fly or something. If it's sitting on the leaf, they won't spit out the fly, but they're certainly not trying to eat it. What they enjoy eating are leaves, lily pads, like I said, bits of muck on the bottom of the pond. That's why if you ever see one dive underwater, they're most likely trying to get a mouthful of muck to eat. That's what they like. Now, this pond is also home not just to ducks, but also turtles, I've heard, although the turtle population has been down ever since a former TV club member, who will go unnamed, he did eat a few turtles, and I've heard that the population significantly decreased, but they have been slowly returning, you know, mating as animals do, and now we should be almost up to the normal level of turtles that were in there, and several hundred different species of turtles live in that pond right there. Several hundred different, there's like brown turtles, green turtles, brown-green turtles. I don't know all of them, but definitely hundreds, maybe thousands even. Oh, look up there! Look up there! Look up there! You see that? You see that up there? That right there? Oh, where's it going? It's flying around the tree. That is a white-headed, brown-feathered duck-billed hawk right up there. Oh, it's circling. It's circling. It must be finding a flower. Now that is a very special special creature right up in the air. Not a lot of them around here in this area. They are native to New England, but not so much these southern parts. Normally up north. Looks like we've lost it now. It might have swooped down. Now these hawks, they are, like I said, it's the white-headed, brown-feathered duck-billed hawk. And what they do is they are brown-feathered mostly, but the heads are white, similar to bald eagles. Although it's not a bald eagle. It's a white-headed, brown-feathered hawk, a duck-billed hawk. Too, I could tell by the way it was circling. It was a duck-billed hawk, which means it has the bill of a duck, actually, which makes it quite difficult for it to catch prey. That's why you can see it's over the pond here. It swoops down. It can only catch fish. It's the only prey it's able to get is stupid fish. And normally they go in for schools of fish. That there's a lot, so it's just got to swoop down, and the odds of it catching one are quite high, since there's several in a school. Not very good hunters, actually. They're kind of not good hunters because of the duck bill. It's kind of put them off. They're sort of endangered, actually, because they can't catch anything because of the duck bill, you know. But yeah, what they also do is they'll pick up flowers. They'll pick up flowers to bring to their mates. That's why they're known as birds of May, because it'll actually pick up flowers in May. When all the flowers are sprouting, birds of May will swoop down, pick up flowers, bring them home for the mate, and the mate will say, "These aren't good enough, go out, get me more. Where'd you get this? Are these from Stop and Shop? Go to a florist, get me some better flowers." You know how birds are, but anyway, that's birds of May. That's the brown, oh there it is again, the brown-feathered, the white-headed brown-feathered duck-billed hawk. Kind of a mouthful. It's very rare to see one around here, so that's wonderful. We caught it on tape. Look at it go. Trying to find flowers. They're never gonna be good enough. Quit while you're ahead, bud. Anyway, that's enough of that. Alright, now see, down here, it's just clearly a lot of brush, and we're gonna try to find some varmints now. Usually live in places like this, you might get like a skunk or a fox or maybe a panther, pesky panther, New England panther might be living in there. You never know. Squirrels. Squails are actually one of the most dangerous creatures. They're very conniving. They're very smart, very intelligent animals. I've seen them. They can talk. Actually, I saw a documentary where they were talking. There's 3 of them. They had a band, and they could talk. So squirrels really are a lot smarter than I think people give them credit for. And another movie, a bunch of rats killed an alien. Don't underestimate rodents, people, because they are stronger than we. This could be a death trap. They can have traps, landmines. You don't know what they're capable of. Rats and squirrels, they could be the end of humanity. Mark my words, they could be. I'm just saying, they could. Let's try to go find some. Alright, now, here's what I'm talking about. We have here, this might just look like a bundle of leaves, right? Maybe fell from a tree, but no. A talented and real perceptive nature documentarist like myself, I can identify this as a squail trap. This was a trap set by squirrels. It's a pitfall. You see, they dig a big hole in the ground, put some sharp stakes in there, put some leaves over it, and you can tell because they're all bunched together. Normally, leaves, they're sporadically spread. They're not bunched in one area like that. That is done by squirrels. They're trying to get back at humans for taking away all their leaves and their branches and clipping their trees. They'll throw stuff. There's just one now. Do you see that? A squirrel up there just threw that at me. I'm getting too close. So we'll never find him. These camouflage, we'll never find him. Don't even bother looking at it. It threw it though. I'm telling you, they're crazy. You don't know. Right there. Get that. You got that. Right there. There one is now. I don't want to get too close. I'm kind of afraid. There's a square right over there. You can see he saw us getting close to his pitfall, that he planted over there, and he wanted to see if we fell for it. And then we didn't fall for it, so he threw that leaf at me, thinking it would do something. I'm too strong. It didn't do anything. He missed too. He's a crap shot, but very cunning. There he goes, trying to hide in the bush. But there's one. Crazy intelligent animals. Perhaps smarter than dolphins, perhaps smarter than people even. These squirrels, insane. It's crazy how smart they are. Yeah, there's one. That was, I believe that was the gray-brown, bushy-tailed New England, Southern Connecticut, fall, spring, equinox, State University squirrel. I don't know the Latin, name for it, but that's its name, and they're one of the smarter ones. Very cunning, native to this area. They make nests in the trees and underground sometimes. They make traps. Eat about 3 humans a year. Not that much, but when you think about it, that's more humans than I eat in a year. So I'd watch out. Look what just landed on me. It's the lowly thin fly. Landed on me. It thinks my arm hair is grass for it to land in. The lowly thin fly, you can see it's very thin. Its wings are very small. They fly around looking for grass to fall in, trying to hide from the squirrels. It's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little afraid. It's on me right now. It could do anything, could kill me. A bite from one of these could send you into a shock, put you in a coma for 9 months or a year. I've seen a year sometimes. So this is very dangerous having this on me. But that's why I do what I do. That's why I do what I do here. It doesn't come without risks. Being a nature documentarist, it doesn't come without risks. These things, I'm out here with these killer bugs on me. It's not a big deal. I just want you guys to see. If you see these, be careful, because, they're crazy. Native to this area, native to all the United States, actually, the lowly thin fly. They only live for about 4 hours. 3 of those hours they spend mating. I hope he doesn't think I'm one of him. He might try to mate with me. That'd be embarrassing. But yes, so that was the lowly thin fly. And he'll come with us, I guess, for a little bit. So, yeah, that's all you really need to know about them. They eat corn. Usually. Yeah. Hello, Johnny Boomerang here. We've come back at night because a lot of the creatures here at Southern are nocturnal. We are the owls after all, and would you look up here? It would appear that we found ourselves a real owl, a southern owl, right up here. It's amazing. I'm not an owl. Don't be preposterous. If you're not an owl, who the hell are you?
I'm Captain Owl. I'm the fist of justice that reigns over Southern.
Oh, the fist of justice. He's talking like this. Listen, buddy, the only crime on campus is caused by squirrels, alright? There's nothing we need a vigilante to help us with. This guy over here. This is a joke. He thinks he's some kind of... This is an owl trying to be a human. It's hilarious. It's great.
Did you ever think that maybe there's no crime because I've stopped it all? What are you talking about, squirrels or something? God, how stupid can you be? Squirrels aren't causing crime. I'm not... Oh my god. I'm not an owl.
Oh, me? No, you're the stupid... You're an owl, silly. You're an animal. I don't care what type of costume you put on. You are an owl. You're not a human, okay? I'm a human. Cameraman's a human. You're an owl. Clearly you got everything about you says you're an owl. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not an owl. I'm a knight of the night. I'm an agent of darkness. I'm there in the shadows, where the crime is, and I stop it. There's no crime left when I'm done, but I'm still working. Things need to be done to fix things on campus. There's things that I have to do that no one else can, no one else will. No one's brave enough to get dirty. It's ugly in the dark, but you can't see it, so you don't notice the ugliness when you're putting a stop to it. Only when the light comes on the darkness can it be over. And that's me. I'm the light in the dark.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, he's got a... Ooh. This guy. What a joke. Alright, this is looking at nature around campus. Look out for these things. There's a lot you can find if you just open your eyes. Let's try it out. It's good. Ugh.